Okay, that should be working. Mona, I see your mic is on. Can you confirm?
Yeah, I can. Yep.
Oh, Daniel, you've got it. Okay, good. Yes, I want to talk about the lost art of the internet search. I can get my thing working. Okay. I'm a technophile, child of technology. I have seen it all over the decades, and it kind of scares me how students are abusing their tools these days. So, in the long time ago, my mom said, "Don't eat off your knife; you'll cut your mouth." My dad said, "Don't use a screwdriver as a chisel; you'll blunt it." Now, of course, these days it is not the tool that is getting blunted by inappropriate use. It is actually the users getting blunted. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. So I always used to laugh at people using calculators for silly things. Um, although also made me sad because it meant no, they didn't lost the feel for numbers. Okay. But now what I see is shocking me. Okay. The prompt, yes, pun intended, was I give out open book, open internet tests. Okay. I don't have a huge class, so I can watch them. And I told them, do not use generative AI because in their assignments they proved they cannot be trusted to use it responsibly. So I said in the control test, they're not going to use it. Okay. And I want them to learn how to reliably source the right information and solve problems by themselves and all sorts of things. So what did they do? They typed out 50, 60 word Google searches, massive paragraphs into the Google search box. Okay. So why? Because even if I say don't read the Gemini AI output, they still use long searches because that's now the way to get information. Okay, they seem to have lost the skill to actually just use an ordinary internet search. When I use something like minus some keyword to clean up my results, it blew their minds. They're like, wait, you can use negative phrasing? And the thing is, in generative AI, it actually does not work very well. Negative phrasing doesn't is usually quite ineffective. But if you use it right in the internet search, it's very powerful. Some of them grew up with internet searching, but didn't learn the powers of quotation marks, site focus, that sort of thing. But some students literally get to campus, and that's the first time they use a computer. And for current undergrad students, that means that for them, from the day one that they use a computer, ChatGPT was a thing. Okay, and it actually blows my mind. So I am bringing this up because now what happens is even when they do an ordinary search, they will type a long prompt, or in the AI chatbot, they type a long prompt because it works better in the AI. And the first thing the bot does is search the internet for information. Now, some bots explicitly state they are doing that, exactly what they search for, even if it's temporary. And if you pay attention, and this is a tip, I recommend that you'll notice it's doing a very short internet search, not searching the whole prompt, a couple of keywords. And if we pay attention, we can learn from that, and students definitely need to learn from that. Okay. And it's not just me who noticed. There are, did I say 2005? I mean 2025, obviously. Suggests that for common information retrieval tasks, typical people now find information faster using generative AI. It is seen as a one-stop shop, but they also warn, that it's equally confident regardless of whether it's right or wrong. So it can also mislead. Okay, so I found this paper with Google Scholar. I almost went to Copilot, and then I stopped myself from being a hypocrite this time. Okay, so what do we do? Well, it's a problem because we already have to teach so much. We have to teach statistics, we have to teach science, we have to teach ethics, we have to teach programming, we have to now teach responsible AI use. I don't know where we're supposed to squeeze in using Google or calculators or all the other tools that are actually appropriate for appropriate problems. Okay, so what's my conclusion? Please make a fuss in your class regarding the distinction between internet search and prompting for AI, that it's not the same thing. And my question to the audience is, how many students in your class would object if you try to use Copilot as a calculator? Okay. That is my rant today.